Good afternoon, everybody. Mawdiay Faith here, and it is time for lovely laundry and lovely book reviews. Once again, I don't have the physical book with me because I was listening to the audiobook, so I will try and get the picture posted somewhere on the screen for you. The book I'm reviewing is Desire of My Heart by Heidi Gray McGill, and it is in the Discerning God's Best series. This book is historical fiction. It is written in the 1850s, and Rachel is an orphan who's grown up in an orphanage with her brother and just has vague memories of her mother. And she finds out that the head matron is planning on marrying her off. And she does not want this because that will separate her from her brother, and that she doesn't want to be separated from her brother, obviously. And so she makes a desperate move, and when she finds a widower, Melvin, who has just lost his wife and has two young children, she and Charles proposes to him the idea that Rachel and him get married, with the agreements that Charles goes with them, and it's a marriage of convenience. So Melvin surprisingly agrees, and they head off. And of course, and then as they are starting to become a family, tragedy strikes, and Rachel is really struck hard by the tragedy and suffers from a severe depression in this time. And it's just a beautiful story of how I loved how Heidi Gray McGill did not just kind of gloss over pain and suffering, but she let the characters kind of suffer there. It's not a comfortable feeling, but I appreciated that she took a very realistic view of suffering and hardship. And it's just a beautiful story about how the community the community comes around her and surrounds her and supports her and encourages her and speaks God's truth to her. And that's another thing that I thought Heidi Gray McGill did really, really well in this book, of just incorporating God's truths into the story, and in really genuine, natural ways. Sometimes Christian books can sometimes feel almost stilted and preachy in the way they include God's word, unfortunately. But Heidi Gray McGill just had a very natural way of making it part of the characters' traits. I mean, some of these characters were just honest to goodness lovers of Jesus and his word, and it just felt very natural and not preachy at all. It just felt like it was part of the story, and that was really cool to see. So Heidi Gray McGill's Desire of My Heart is such a good book. I loved the character development. I loved the plot development. The plot built up in a really nice way. The pacing was good, and it was just an excellent story. So if you like historical fiction, if you like romance, if you love Christian reads, you should check out Desire of My Heart by Heidi Gray McGill. It is a great book, and I highly recommend it. So I hope you enjoyed this lovely book reviews with lovely laundry. And if you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, because I will be doing more book reviews, and I also do videos on my plants and thoughts on God and other books. So hit the like button, subscribe, all of that goodness. God bless and bye.